26, to post a vote on the board, sir.
Mr. Speaker, all members of the House are invited to the House Judiciary Committee session and may testify in favor or against the case.
Mr. Speaker, that is not the constitutional requirement for the charge. I will read it again, Mr. Speaker.
If you may.
The House of Delegates shall have the sole power of impeachment but a majority of the members must concur in the impeachment. That, sir, is the requirement that this full body must cast a vote now on the charges that I have just presented, sir. All impeachment shall be tried by the Senate, and when sitting for that purpose, the senators shall be on vote or affirmation to do justice. The motion is on the floor, sir, and I have section 26 to post a vote on the board, sir.
Speaker, all members of the House are invited to the House Judiciary Committee session and may testify in favor or against the case.
Mr. Speaker, that is not the constitutional requirement for the charge. I will read it again, Mr. Speaker.
If you may.
The House of Delegates shall have the sole power of impeachment but a majority of the members must concur in the impeachment. That, sir, is the requirement that this full body must cast a vote now on the charges that I have just presented, sir. All impeachment shall be tried by the Senate, and when sitting for that purpose, the senators shall be on vote or affirmation to do justice. The motion is on the floor, sir, and I have the support, and I insist that we put a vote on the board, sir.
Mr. Speaker, on a point of order, the gentleman from Anne Arundel requested a roll call vote. Obviously, a sufficient number having arisen supports that roll call vote. And
there's a resolution before us that has...
No, sir. There is articles of impeachment under the Constitution, under Article 3, Section 26, sir.
Mr. Speaker, on the point of order, we have the parliamentarian yield. The gentleman requested a roll call vote, and I think it's indicated.
There's a resolution that's been presented and was received by the House, and as a result of the rules upon the introduction of the resolution, it goes to the appropriate committee, as the speakers indicated.
Let me read you.
Reclaiming my point of order.
The gentleman asked the parliamentarian to explain the rules. She has articulated the rules of the House.
Mr. Speaker,
will the gentleman yield?
I yield.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll turn to Rule 24 in your House rules, refers to 3 readings. Pursuant to the provisions of Article 3, Section 27 of the State Constitution, every bill or joint resolution, ladies and gentlemen, joint resolution, which this is not a joint resolution, this is a House simple resolution specifically for the purposes of bringing a charge of impeachment under Article 3, Section 26. This rule and this provision to allow it to go to committee does not pertain to a House simple resolution when drafted for the purpose of impeachment charges, sir.
We respectfully disagree, and I would call on the parliamentarian to read the rule.
I would refer to Rule 33, which is the referral upon introduction of bill or resolution shall be referred to the appropriate committee, and the speaker will make the referral.
But again, this is not a regular resolution. These are articles of impeachment authorized under Article 3, Section 26, and clearly the state constitution takes precedent over any other ruling.
To the Delaware, when the resolution was read, it was signed to the Judiciary Committee.
That is inappropriate, sir. Absolutely inappropriate. These are articles of impeachment, sir.
You have the ground to vote to reverse that.
And will the parliamentarian yield, please? Whoever you want.
Yeah.
Why don't we have everyone else take a seat so we can have the debate with the gentleman from Antelope
Well, I think they wanted to indicate clearly that I was supported for my roll call.
The gentleman found,
Does the Constitution supersede the rules of the House? What takes precedent? The Constitution or the rules of the House?
I believe when we're here in the House, it's a question of decorum, and therefore it's a question of how the House.
No, that's not what my question was. I'm asking, does the Constitution supersede the rules of the House or vice versa?
Certainly the Constitution would.
Then under Article 3, Section 26, I insist that a vote be put on that board under the authority of a charge of impeachment.
But under the rules of our House,
You just told me,
question
ma'am, you just told me that the Constitution supersedes the rules of the House.
But the Constitution certainly gives the House the ability to form rules, and that is what we're operating.
That's correct. And we also know that the court will not involve itself with the proceedings of the House. Isn't that true? Isn't that true?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
If there is a question in this body about how we conduct ourselves in this House, will the court rule on it?
No.
That's correct. It won't. And that's why impeachment is under the authority of this House and not a court of law as we've been led to believe. And that is the reason that I'm insisting that we put a vote on the board under Article 3, Section 26 in its authority. And to not do so is precluding, I want you to understand clearly, to not put a vote on that board is precluding me from bringing the articles of impeachment before this House.
And I respectfully disagree with that. It's not the case. A simple resolution is properly sent to an appropriate standing committee.
Gentlemen,